stand for the resolution. Resolve that North Korea is a threat to the United States. Now, it has been debated a number of times, my partner and I have seen, that a lot of people bring up the idea that North Korea is not going to use a nuclear weapon, and it's become the general consensus that they are not going to do so. Well, that's true. They're not going to use a nuclear weapon. But that is the problem. You see, a nuclear weapon used against the United States or anywhere else in the world is actually going to be the most beneficial result that could come out of any sort of scenario. Now, this is because we are currently facing something known as global warming. You may or may not be familiar with this concept. Now, with global warming, what essentially is going to happen is around the world, we are going to see a raise in a higher level of temperature overall. Now, the problem with this is that a number of the temperature overall is going to be increasing. However, if North Korea were to use a nuclear weapon, it could counteract this rising temperature. And in doing so, by using this nuclear weapon, it will actually be beneficial to more people around the world, saving the human race because we're not going to be extinct by global warming. And that is something that we obviously must look to the pro side for. Because they are not going to use this nuclear weapon, they are clearly a threat. But the biggest impact that could come out of this, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that if they were to neglect to use this nuclear weapon, then something catastrophic is going to occur. A shark, a gigantic shark known as the megalodon, ladies and gentlemen, will rise again. This is something that is extremely important in the debate because global warming is keeping this shark in the depths of the water, where it's warm enough for it to survive. If the temperature of the ocean were to increase, then this gigantic shark, the megalodon, is going to be revived once again. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the biggest security threat that the United States can face today. Therefore, North Korea is obviously a threat to the United States. But moreover, ladies and gentlemen, they are spreading communism and they are doing so in a way that is harmful to American interests. Now, this is primarily because Kim Jong-il is one of the greatest golfers known to man. According to himself, ladies and gentlemen, he could shoot a 27 in just 18 holes. He has stated himself that when he was born, it went from winter to spring. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is borderline God. And if that is true, then he can conduct the most harm towards us. Clearly, North Korea is the biggest threat. Iran has no godlike powers like this human being. But moreover, and most importantly, North Korea is polluting the gene pool, and that is today's debate. According to the Harvard International Journal, they have found that the height of the average North Korean is 6 inches shorter than the height of the average South Korean. Ladies and gentlemen, Asian people are short in the first place. They are the shortest Asian people. Now, the impact that we make here is something that I can very deeply relate to. You may or may not have noticed that I am the shortest person debating in this round today, and I have felt the harms of this personally, ladies and gentlemen. My partner himself makes fun of me all the time because I am so short. If these people are the shortest individuals that can be spread around the world, and they are polluting the gene pool by allowing for their seed to be spread even further, this is clearly a harm that the United States, and we must recognize in this round. North Korea is the biggest threat to us in a number of ways. I still have a minute to kill, but I'm sure you get the general concept. North Korea is really bad. Kim Jong-il can kill us with his godlike powers. That is a threat that we must recognize. Thank you.